After The Heirs, something subtle but important changed in how Lee Min-ho was perceived, and it wasn't just about popularity. By that point, he was no longer simply a successful actor with a few strong roles behind him. He had become a benchmark. And once an actor becomes a benchmark, the rules of evaluation change completely. The Heirs did not introduce him to audiences in the way Boys Over Flowers did. Instead, it reinforced and amplified an already existing image. The character he played was not radically different, but that was precisely the point. The project confirmed that his appeal was not accidental or limited to one role. It proved consistency. But consistency creates a different kind of pressure. When audiences start expecting a specific emotional tone, a certain type of presence, and a familiar rhythm of performance, deviation becomes difficult. It's no longer enough to be good. You have to be correct within the expectations you've already set. This is where many actors begin to struggle. They either repeat themselves too closely and become predictable, or they try to break away too aggressively and lose their audience. What makes Lee Min-ho's case interesting is that he chose neither extreme. Instead, his career after The Heirs moved into a phase of controlled adjustment. Projects following that period didn't attempt to erase what had been established. They carefully stretched it. The changes were often subtle, slightly different emotional dynamics, variations in character authority, adjustments in pacing, but they were enough to signal movement without causing dissonance. From an industry perspective, this is a high-discipline strategy. It requires coordination between the actor, management, and project selection. Every role becomes less about individual performance and more about long-term positioning. However, this strategy has a ceiling. Over time, the audience begins to notice the pattern itself. What once felt stable starts to feel repetitive. This is the stage where transformation becomes necessary, but also most dangerous. Looking back, The Heirs wasn't just another success. It was the moment where Lee Min-ho's career shifted from growth to maintenance. And maintaining success is often far more complex than achieving it.